Hello, my fellow trolls and snarkling, and everyone else. Please give my video a like if you do like this video, and follow me, subscribe to me on all of my other social networking sites down in the description box somewhere. Anyways, this is going to be a video based on how you can embellish a costume of any sort or just any piece of clothing you have. So I have a parade to go to for belly dancing. So it's going to be on the 4th of July. So I have to practically wear the proper attire is probably something, you know, like 4th of July-ish. Red, white, and blue. So that's what I practically have to wear. And there is no set in stone proper belly dance costume that everyone has to buy. You just kind of get what you have out of your closet, or get what you know you can get at like Walmart or any place, you know. So I ended up going to my local fabric store and my closet for one, and I also ended up going to an Indian store that sells Indian and belly dance stuff. So I got a belly dance top, and it is a little bit see-through. I'm not too worried about it right now because I can fix that by adding another piece of fabric under, or just wearing something under in general. So it is kind of see-through. See how that is, but yeah, so this is the top. And here's the back. And if you've noticed, there's like a string right here as well. Hold on. Right here, I sewed a good 3 inches of fabric together because it was just way too big, and the lady didn't have a smaller size, so I didn't really want to ask to order it or anything, so I just ended up getting this, and I thought, you know, why not just sew the back, you know? I'm easy flowing that way, so that's what I did. So this is the top, and I have the rest of the costume as well that doesn't need any other sort of, I don't know, fixing, I guess, or embellishing, to me at least. And so what you're going to need for this project is extra fabric. You're going to need fabric glue or fabric paint. It's optional. You could use embellishments, as in ribbon and this as well. Needle and thread and pins would work as well too. If you could see this pin, I don't know. A sewing kit would work too, which this is my homemade sewing kit that got really messed up. Kind of like mumble jumbled in here, but this, you know, embroidery thread, extra fabric that I'm probably not going to use for this project. More thread, pins, safety pins, and some patterns are in here. So I have those. And needles for sewing. Any eye makeup chalk stuff you use for eyeliner, there we go, or fabric chalk would work as well for this project. So what I'm going to be doing is, since it's the 4th of July, I'm going to be adding some little pieces of fabric on here because I really like punk rock stuff and gothic stuff, but I noticed that in the photos of the belly dancers that performed last year, that it wasn't gothic or tribal fusion or anything like that, so I'm just probably going to add a couple little patches here and there of like 4th of July stuff. So what I'm going to do, what I plan to do, this is the front, is here we go. This I bought today at the fabric store, and there's like a little hem right here, if you could see this. I think you can. There we go, yeah. And what I'm going to do is end up, I'm not sure if I'm going to have it like this or like this, but I'm going to end up putting this all at the trim of my belly dance top, and then I'm going to put it at the trim of the sleeves right here too. So I'm going to sew this on, and I'll get back to you. Okay, so I finished sewing with my needle and thread. As you can see, I just re-threaded my needle, my top. And this is what the bottom of the trim looks like. And as you can see, I used white thread at the very bottom. And this is when your fabric glue will come in handy. I'm not going to use it because I noticed that fabric glue for me takes a long time to dry. And it's just kind of a waste of time for me. And also, too, when your fabric glue dries on certain fabrics, it turns out really hard. I don't like the feeling of that. So, you know, even though I sewed it kind of like that, it's fine. So I sewed all the way around. And a tip, too. When you sew, to sew the top, like the hemming, to fold the, the ribbon or the trim under itself a little bit. So, you sew over that so it doesn't fray on you, and it gives it a nice finishing detail like that. And as you can see, I started at the very end on this side of the top, the left side, and on the right side, this is where the clasps were, where you could clasp it together with the thread. So I ended up just stopping right where the clasps would put the shirt together, because I didn't want to make it hard to clasp, so I did it like that. And that's basically how I finished my top. And now I'm going to put my top back down because I'm not done with it yet, and I'm actually going to get my fabric paint glue stuff, and it's just like gold paint. It's water-based acid-free fabric and crafts, non-toxic. So it's Jewel 3D paint, and so I am going to get some henna inspiration on here, since it is BellyDance, and see what I would like to put on here. So there are so many henna things you can do, and it's good to draw it out, to tell you the truth. It really is good to draw out. So you can get your chalk and actually draw this out on the shirt so you don't mess up, because you can't really take this off. So I figured out what I want to do. Sorry, my cats are hissing. Jesus. So I'm going to turn over on the back, and I'm actually going to do some flowers on the sleeves. That's what I wanted to do. And I have to draw it on. So I'm going to draw this very cool design. I got a reference photo on my phone, and I will show you what it looks like. Okay, so I finished drawing one of my designs I saw online, and this is generally what it looks like. I mean, it may seem a little off, but that's okay because I sketched it out with chalk, and the chalk kind of rubbed off, so I had to go over it. So this is generally what it looks like, and I'm going to use my gold over this, and this washes off, so no worries. So, this is what it looks like. I'm not going to tilt it over since it's still wet, and I'm going to do more stuff. So, it's got to dry, I believe, for 5 hours. It's soft and stretchable. Wash after 72 hours. Use delicate cycle to wash. So that's the directions normally for every single fabric paint. So I'm just keeping that in mind. That goes for like tulip fabric paint as well. So thank you for watching the top episode of BellyDance and how you can embellish your BellyDance clothes. Thank you very much. Bye.